Hey there, laugh your way to bliss, subscribe for uproarious jokes and endless hilarity.
The wrestling match was about to begin, and the contender's coach was once again lecturing the contender. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, don't let the champion get you in the pretzel. No one has ever been able to get out of the pretzel. The contender nodded his head, getting ready for the match. I know, coach, if you've told me once, I won't let him get me in the pretzel. Good. Just don't let him get you in the pretzel. Coach. The crowd in the arena was roaring. The two wrestlers moved to the ring, a well-lit white square in the center of the seats. The contender was called, and the crowd cheered. Then the champion was called, and the crowd roared. The coach called to the contender, "Don't let him get you in the pretzel." And the contender nodded and moved into the center. After a few moments, the match began. The coach watched as the wrestlers twisted together, all power and speed. The crowd surged. The bodies on the mat became a twisted wreck. The pretzel. The coach whispered, reaching to throw the towel into the ring, knowing there was no way the contender could win. Before he could, though, there was a horrible, wrenching scream of agony from the ring. The wrestlers parted and fought, and before anyone could react, the contender had the champion pinned. The count went down. There was a new champion. The coach's jaw was on the ground, the towel still in his hand. He was amazed and shocked. The new champion was hustled into the locker room, and coach followed. How did you do that? No one has ever gotten out of the pretzel. Never. Well, coach, if you've told me once, you've told me 1,000 times, but he is really good. I thought I had everything under control, but he was so fast that before I knew it, he had me in the pretzel, and I heard the count going down. I couldn't move. I looked up, and there was a groin hanging right in front of my face, and I figured I had nothing to lose, so I chomped on it as hard as I could. You can't believe the strength you get from biting your own testicles.
Ho ho ho!
Ted comes home blackout drunk, as he does most nights. With his eyes barely open, he misses his friend Carl in bed on top of his wife. He lies down and instantly passes out. Carl panics and tries to run, but the wife stops him and whispers, "Don't go, this moron is so drunk he won't even feel me plucking a hair on his buttocks." The wife does exactly that, and the husband doesn't move. Carl, now reassured, proceeds with the job. Half an hour later, Ted moves a bit, and Carl is just about to freak out when his wife stops him and plucks another hair from his buttocks. Another hour later, Carl is still going at it. After a while, just to be sure, he plucks another hair from Ted's buttocks. Ted then moves around a bit and mumbles, "Look man, I don't mind you screwing my wife, but do you really need to keep score on my bum?"